What's happening? Let me move this down just a tiny bit. What's going on, everybody? Oh, let's do some Legos! Let's go! My goodness, it's been too long. So, let me just show you real quick. This is ready. This one is ready to go out the door. Remember, we put this camera together and it's awesome. And again, Aaliyah, thank you so much for giving that. We're going to get this out the door real soon, hopefully. Daggone, I'd love to do it like this week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. That and also T-Threat is ready to go out the daggone door too, isn't it? Oh, he's awesome. T-Threat. This one's from Aram, isn't it? I think it is. I don't have it written on there, but I feel like I remember that. Thank you so much. Awesome. And both of these ready to go. So let's do it. I need to, I want to do it for a few reasons. That's for one, that's what we do, and it's awesome. And another reason is I got to get this stuff out of here because I don't have enough room to keep stacking it up. I just don't have the room for it. And as much as I love these things, I think other people will like to have them too. So here's what I want to do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you count this, this is an add-on for the giant Lego City airport thing I've got. My goodness, I've got 6 things to build here. So here's what I want to build first. I think this is so cool. This is HEIHEI from Moana. Actually, on here it says Moana too, but HEIHEI's in Moana for sure. My kids still like to watch that movie. I still like to watch that movie. HEIHEI is a very, very good part of it. NMK, thank you so much. And everyone you've seen, NMK's short stories are available for everyone's reading pleasure. And usually it's in the description of the videos. There's a link where you can read the stories that she sent me, and they're so awesome. And thank you again, NMK. But let's go. Let's do this. We're going to get this one going right now. If I can get in there. My fingers are still beat up from, cutting that branch off. Old fingers. And you know what's funny? A lot of people, and it's very kind of you, say, you're not even old. I guess, you know what, I'm not. I know that I'm not real old, but I feel it. Daggone it. In a lot of ways, I feel old. My fingers feel old. And if you watched Gym Buddy this morning, you saw that my eyebrows are old. Oh my goodness, I kept getting poked in the eyeball by a long eyebrow. That's how long it was. I finally got it though. You saw it. If you saw it, you saw it. Oh, that was funny. I thought it was funny. Okay, so this is awesome. And you know what? This may not take very long. We may have 3 of them to give away real soon. We got to get these things out the door. That's what we're doing. We're partying, raising money for charity, doing giveaways. It's fun and it's cool. So, you know what? I'll put that right there for now. Got my bag of tricks. I can pull from it. But this one is, actually, I was going to say, this one is one where you can build several different things, but no, this is it. This is, you build HEIHEI, and HEIHEI stands on a little patch of something there, right? Little tiny island. HEIHEI's on little island. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go then. All right, so typically what we do is We usually go through 2 bags when we're doing this. There are 4 bags total here for Hey Hey. Oh my goodness. So let's get bag number 1 going, shall we? Let's go. There is at least 1 bag inside of a bag. I see it already, and there's more possibly than that. Yeah, 2 bags inside a bag. 2 bags inside of a bag. All right. Let's go. Everybody get focused. Get serious, please. You know, it just takes a little bit, every now and then, a little bit of carelessness. Look at that. Oh, look at that. It's a feather. That's a feather, I think. There's another one. I love it. Love it. Let's go. So we'll get a little bit organized here, as we tend to do from time to time. Those are not the same color. Lots of bright colors on Hey Hey, and I love it. That's awesome. That's what it should be. Moana. Moana. Make way, make way. That's all we need. Maybe I should stop. Yeah, all right. Maybe I should just quit with all that. All right, that's organized enough for that, because I got to open these bags too. My goodness. Should we have some fun, see how far we can go without opening these? Let's do. Let's get crazy. Let's get a little crazy with them. All right, so piece number 1. We need that, and we go like this. And we have begun. Let's go. All right. My goodness. So my kids, they go through phases on the movies that they like to watch, and Moana it's kind of out at the moment, but I'm going to bring it back because it's one of my favorites. Encanto. For a long time, they would go back and forth every night between Moana and Encanto. And I'm not kidding you. I think they might have had a crush. I forgot this piece. That goes on there too. Wow. I thought it was all scratched up for a second, but it's not. I think my kids had a crush on Moana and what's the girl's name in Encanto? Oh my goodness. Somebody's saying it right now in the chat, I'm sure. It's Isabella? No. Oh, and look what I got too. Dr. Pepper, baby. I gotta stop singing. It's good and nice. Do-do-do. I will stop at some point. The Boon Juggles is laying right here. I didn't even know she was in here. Hi, baby. Hello, Boon Juggles. She snuck right in. I didn't even know it. Gosh, what's her name? Whatever. We all know it by now in the chat. If you need to know, please reference the chat. I'm sure it's there, and I'm sorry. I can't think of it on my own. All right, I got to get a bag of bag inside a bag open. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Good girl. All right, and I think it's this one. That's really going to bother me. Isabella? Come on, whatever. I'm so sorry. That's bothering me a lot. Anyway, great movie. But I think that my kids quit. What are you doing? And now Cash is coming in here too. They're gonna raise all kinds of Cain. Dogs are in here raising Cain. Oh, goodness. Mirabelle. That's her name. Hey, quit. Quit talking. There's no reason to be talking all kinds of trash. Dogs are in here talking trash over the Legos. All right, so here we are. This is where we are right now. Quit. Quit it, June. You don't get any closer to the Legos than anybody else. These are my Legos. Don't touch them. Is it Isabella? I think it is. I think it's Isabel or Isabella. Anyway, my kids had a crush on both of them. Both Moana and Isabella. And what's so funny is I think Taylor agrees, that Taylor is Isabella. Isabel. Daggone it. Whatever it is. I say, that's you. You know that, right? And she always kind of smiles like, oh, they look like each other. And in a way, they kind of act like each other. If Taylor has a superpower, it would be to, well, she's got lots of them. But maybe bringing people together would be part of it. I don't know. Isn't that... Oh, my goodness. This is wild. It's awesome. But these colors are different, but they're not. Maybe not different enough for me to know for sure that I'm grabbing the right color. Okay, look. This is so cool. Oh my goodness, it's so cool, but it's so colorful already. I think, let me just get these orange ones over there. That helps me a lot because whatever. I didn't know, but there's a difference. There's a difference, only a slight difference though, between those two oranges, right? The orange one and the yellow one, or whatever. The orange and the other orange. Maybe just my eyeballs don't see the difference as well. All right, here we go. Let's go. This is going to go here. So, you know what's funny? I say that my kids have a crush. I have a crush too, I think. But I got the real deal. So I guess I should just be happy with that. I'd rather have a real one. My kid, oh, daggone, I dropped it. It's okay. My kids are too young. I don't need any girlfriends right now. Daggone it. So, you know what's so funny? Grayson. Grayson had not a girlfriend, but yeah, holding hands with the girl. So yeah, maybe that is his girlfriend. But this was like elementary school, and oh my goodness, like we knew about this girl because she punched Grayson. They're in the same class. She whooped his ass. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, basically that's what happened. And now they don't fight anymore. I don't think they're holding hands anymore either, though. Actually, I haven't heard anything about that for a long time. But we were like, wait a minute. He's got a girlfriend. They hold hands. Isn't that the girl that punched his face? Oh, that's so funny. Daggone, kids. Yeah. Well, they're very passionate, the two of them. Oh, gosh. That's so funny. All right. Coming into it. I think we're caught up with everything I got so far. What do you think that's going to be? See the two little red things sticking out on either side? We're going to find out. Let's go. It's really not funny. It's not funny at all, actually. I'm stop laughing about it. But, oh my. You know, you have kids. You never know what's going to happen. But my goodness, our kids have kept it interesting. No doubt about it. Little guys, they're so awesome. My goodness, I want to say that whatever that is, does it move? No, it doesn't move. I thought it was going to move, but it doesn't. It's fixed. Okay. You know what? It's kind of more fun to not look. Let's just run with it. Okay, so got that, and then I need, what's it showing me? This, and then these two. So, depending on how this goes, what I plan on doing is doing at least 2 of these bags. I'd like to do that anyway and get them scheduled so they can be premiered. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're either at the premiere or you are watching this later. But also today, look out for it. Probably on Instagram, I think I will post the video of all of the money that we've raised for charity being transferred into No Kid Hungry. Oh my goodness, it's so amazing. It is so amazing. I can't remember the exact number right now either. 4,000 some dollars. How amazing! You guys are so awesome. And yeah, that's happening. I'm so excited about it. And it's just a really, really cool thing. I don't know. I mean, you know, listen, I don't think that nobody has to do anything as far as raising money for charity goes. Whether you're here hanging out or you're trying to raise money for charity on your own, whatever. Do whatever you want to do and however you enjoy hanging out. I'm not trying to pressure anyone. I just know that for me, for so long, I was posting like absolutely meaningless content. And it was fun to do that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. No matter what people are doing, I hope you're all having fun. Just, you know, enjoying being cool and creative, however you decide to do that. But I recognized a long time ago now that I have an opportunity here, and I am very happy that people have joined me in trying to do something meaningful with that opportunity. And thank you. And my goodness, so cool. I think it's really cool. And I think that what we're doing is helping people who are not in a position to help themselves. And that's really, really awesome. So, and you know what? There's a part of me, so I talked about this before, where I thought, you know, the way that I was taught, you're not supposed to, what is it? This is a biblical thing, right? But as far as like what I was taught growing up, I can't remember exactly how it goes, but if you donate to charity, right? Or if you do something good, do not let your right hand see what your left hand does, or do not, whatever it is, right? So like, imagine you're giving the money with your right hand. Don't let your left hand see your right hand do that, because then your left hand is going to praise your right hand and make your right hand you know, like put on a pedestal where it doesn't belong. I'm not the one who's giving the money. I'm giving your money. So I'm talking about this celebrating you. I'm not celebrating me. I'm celebrating you, all of you together. And that is awesome. I think you should all be very proud of yourselves and feel good about it. Deck on. So cool. You are doing something good. Good for you. I think it's awesome. And thank you. All right, this goes here. What in the world? What in the world? This is, you know what? A couple moving pieces here. I don't know what they are. I don't know. It's coming into something though, isn't it? Something's happening here. All right, now. And I do love how colorful it all is. NMK, thank you again. Heck yeah. All right, now this, but before you stick that on, you got to stick these things underneath it. Flip it over. So last night, my goodness, I don't know what happened. And I don't know. I wish there was a way to speed up the process, but I wasn't able to make notes for Gym Buddy last night at all. I stayed up until 10. That's kind of my new rule, I think. If I can't start making the notes by 10 p.m., I go to bed. And then I just wake up earlier and do it in the morning, which is fine as long as it shows up, I guess. Except I don't like doing that because I don't want to be tired. I don't want to. I would rather do it at night. I would rather, in a perfect world, you'd be able to make a video and have it be live and let the chat go. And then immediately when you're done, look at it and make notes if that's what you want to do. Most people don't, I don't think, care to do that. People do however they want to do it, obviously, but I don't know, I get all stressed out if I don't think I'm going to have the notes ready for the video. And I don't know what to do with myself either, because if I don't get enough sleep, I turn into the pumpkin. Is that right? Wait, that's a Ben Davis. That's a Benjamin Byron Davis thing. Turning into a pumpkin. What is that? Is it Cinderella? If I don't get home by this time, I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. Or if I don't get whatever by this, that's a Ben Davis thing. But that's true for me too. Like on a daily basis, if I don't get the sleep that I need, that's gone. And that's not me being old. That's just me being me. But man, it's the truth. Gosh, I don't know how people do it. That's one thing, too. Somehow, if I'm going east and I have to change time zones, but I'm going east, so that means that I'd have to wake up earlier. Somehow, I'm fine with that. I guess I'm an early bird. But if you ask me to stay up late, like if I travel west and go to different time zones, woo! I can do it. Especially if I'm going to go see friends, you know, and I'm excited to see people that I haven't seen for a long time, people that I really want to see, you know what I mean? Like then, yeah, sure, I can stay awake, hang out, party with people. I love it. But it catches up to me real quick. Daggone it. I do not. I don't stay awake well. Ask me to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and stay awake for the entire day. I'll do that. I can do that. Where did that just go? Oh no. Oh no. Did I lose it? No, I don't think I did. I think it's right here. Oh my goodness. If I'm missing one of these, little gray. Daggone, I'm trying to lose it, aren't I? Woo! Let me just put this on now before I do anything outrageous. I don't. I hope there aren't three of these, because if there is, one of them's on the floor somewhere. I'll find it. I always do, don't I? Now that, usually these little balls that look like little tiny trailer hitch balls, those end up being joints, like shoulders or knees or hips. Hey, hey, what is that for you? Wings? Possibly? He's a chicken, isn't he? Hey, he's a hen, a rooster. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. There were a couple times when I was still doing concrete. My goodness, we would do giant, like really big warehouse jobs, right? Where we would first go somewhere and pour walls that would be like 2 feet high. First, you got to dig a footer around the whole thing, right? Pour the footer, and then on top of the footer, you form up walls. We would usually do 2-foot walls. Some buildings have 4-foot walls, whatever, on top of the footer. And then, my goodness, you would make it so you had a giant building. I mean, you know, you had all the walls, and then a lot of times they would come in and they would put the building, the steel part, the walls and the roof, all of that, even the posts in the middle of those buildings, they would do all that. And then we would come back and pour the floor. Goodness. And you know what? I guess what you had to do when there were posts, you had to come back. You had to come in there at a certain point, and you had to pour. They were squares. I mean, they were diamonds, really. I don't know why. They would always be turned and be like a diamond shape because they weren't parallel with the walls. I don't know why. It seems like that's how they always were, though. Maybe that's a structural thing. I don't know. Why would it be? Might be. Anyway, my goodness, yeah, you had to pour footers for those and then pour those. And then they would build the building, right? And then you would come back and pour the rest of the wall. Or, I'm sorry, the floors. And when you did that, my goodness, it took, I don't know, each concrete truck, I think, legally can bring 9 yards. And 9 yards, so a yard of concrete. You know, I mean, you'll see this every now and then. If you look for it, you'll see it. But especially if you drive by a plant where they're making the concrete, the trucks are coming in and out, bringing the concrete out. You'll see these weird shaped things that they make, and then they stack them up, and then they use them as walls, right? But it would be a square that would be 3 feet by 3 feet by 3 feet. So a yard is 3 feet long. And I know I'm talking to people who use different measurements, right? You use meters and whatever. But a square meter and a square yard is almost the exact same thing. It's not, but it's close. So, they would bring, I mean, truck after truck after truck would come and just dump. Daggone, they would dump concrete out as fast as they possibly could because, oh my gosh, we'd have like 30, 40 guys in there doing it. And everybody had their job, right? But man, you pour the entire floor in one day. Or half of it in one day and come back again another time and pour the rest of it. But because you needed that much concrete, and we're talking hundreds of yards of concrete, my goodness, they would do it like in the middle of the night, because if you don't, then all the other people around town that don't work with you, that also pour concrete, that need concrete, you can't just say, no, you don't get it today because these guys are pouring this building. That's not how that works. they get theirs too. They get theirs when they need it. And so that means if you're doing one of those big jobs, you start at midnight or whatever, 2 a.m. Whoa, that was brutal. But it was only 2-3 days that you would have to do it, and then you'd get back on your regular schedule. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. But I could do it. I could get up and do it. Man, if somebody asked me though, like, you're going to do this and then you're going to stay awake. You got to stay awake until this time and then go to work. Oh my goodness, I would not be able to do it. No way. I know it sounds like it's about the same thing. It's not though. It's not the same, and I would not be able to do it. Get up early? Yes. Stay up late? Pumpkin action from me. And probably from Benjamin Byron Davis too, just so you know. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is coming into something. Again, I don't know. We're doing something here. All right, that goes there. This goes here. Now I'm trying to remember what it is that got me talking about getting up early. Making notes. That's what it is. Anyway. And getting enough sleep. Yeah, even though I'm good at waking up earlier, if I don't get a chance to catch up with myself, that won't go well. All right, so this is what I've got, but it does say whatever these are, it wants them to be spread out like that. There we go. Let's go. And then now it's got me, it looks like I'm going to be working on some feet. It looks like we're going to, oh my goodness, let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. All right, let's make some feet. Hey, hey. Okay, that goes there. Everybody, please do not miss this last weekend of the Final Four, the March Madness tournament. And I want to tell you something. I've been talking about it. Michigan is in the Final Four, and I hope they win the whole thing. That's my friend Dusty May. If you're watching and you don't have a favorite, start cheering for Michigan. Dusty is a cool guy. I promise you. I don't know. If you ever seen any interviews of him, you'd know that already. But he's also a friend, and you would like him too. He's really cool, funny, and daggone it, I just wish that he was the coach of Indiana University, which is whatever, selfish of me. The good news is my grandpa went to Michigan. So my grandpa went to Michigan Law School. I think that's the only family member I have that went to Michigan. But my mom and my stepdad live in Michigan. And so they have friends that they can, bandwagon with. I think it's awesome. Whatever. Dusty's as cool as can be. And let's go Michigan, I guess. Let's go. So, the end of this last game, Michigan, who did they even play? I'm trying to remember. So Dusty has 3 kids. Dusty and Anna, his wife. They have 3 boys. And one of them, my goodness. So Dusty's first, it may not be his first job, but one of his first jobs was to be an assistant coach for USC, University of Southern California. So when I was living in LA, Dusty was coaching out there. And one of his kids, Jack, I think. I'm not kidding you. I think the kid that I met, his name is Jack. He, I think now is, I think he's the son that is working for Miami doing something with film, but they're basketball film, right? So he's like involved in coaching in a way. Maybe that's how you get your foot in the door. I don't know. Maybe that's just what he loves to do. I'm not sure, but basketball family, right? So he's doing that, and then the other two sons, one of them is an assistant coach of some sort for Michigan with Dusty, and the other one is on the team. He's one of the players, and who did they just play? Who did Michigan just beat? Daggone it. See, that's the thing about March Madness. When it's over, you just move on, forget, because it doesn't matter anymore. And it happens so quickly, you just got to stay up with what's next. Oh, goodness. But Michigan was ahead enough at the end of this game that Dusty put, his son doesn't play very often, but they mentioned during this game that he got in one other game at least earlier in the year in the regular season and got open and made a three-pointer, and everybody went nuts. Well, so in this game, same thing happened. Charlie May got open, they got him the ball, and he knocked down a three-pointer, and the whole daggone stadium went nuts. It was so awesome. Daggone it! I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love those things. That is the coolest thing in the world. And again, I'm just daggone upset with IU for not hiring Dusty. What in the world were they thinking? Gosh. I know I'm biased. But I'm also right. He's probably the best coach. He's probably the best coach in the entire country. Man, whatever. What do you do? Nothing you can do. All right, look at this. It's starting to be a foot, and then this piece goes on. Wait a second. Before I put it on, this piece goes on. Oh goodness. Now that goes like this. Oh my goodness, I love it. So not only did Dusty go to IU, that's where I met him in college. He was a manager for the IU basketball team. Oh, I got to make another one of those. Let's make another one. My goodness, it says that too, doesn't it? Yeah. Says it right at the very beginning. All right, let me start over. Making this other one real quick. Not only was he part of the coaching staff at IU when I was there. I mean, he was a student manager, right? But he went to practice every day and did his thing. Traveled with them when they go to away games. Ouch. You know what? HEIHEI did not come with? Maybe he did. Hold on. Let's not get crazy. But I didn't see these little orange things in here that help you get the pieces apart when you make a mistake like I just did? I don't think HEIHEI has one. Better not make mistakes. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. I like that. I think I like that, actually. Keep you on your toes. But so, Dusty coaching at IU, but also he's from Ellettsville, which is right by Bloomington, where Indiana University is. He's from there. Daggone it! And if you know anything about this, if you know what I'm talking about, my goodness. I think that everybody in the country, when they talk about it, tries to make sense of it somehow. And you just can't. It's just a moment where the people in charge at Indiana University were like, what is that? Oh, is that the ball? Oh my goodness, I dropped it! I dropped it! That's really all you can say about it. Was that a ball? Did you just give me, oh goodness, I dropped it. Daggone it. Whoops. Jeez. Oh man. Anyway, it's really awesome. I get to cheer for him right now. But also, IU, Indiana, and Michigan play each other every single year. So, my goodness, it's so hard because I have to be in that. Oh no. Okay, here it is. Thank God. I couldn't see that at first. Can't win. Can't really win. If IU wins, that means Dusty loses. If IU loses, at least Dusty won, but IU lost. My goodness. I'm never going to get over it. And you know what? I got a bunch of friends from school that we got a big text thread going. And I've said that too. Like, there's a lot of things in my life that have upset me. A lot of things that are definitely, frankly, more important than this whole situation. Truthfully. That I've gotten over or, like, already completely forgotten about, right? Daggone it. This, I think I will probably be laying on my deathbed. If somebody brings it up, I'm going to be like, daggone, I'm still really mad about I'm not kidding you. It doesn't make any sense to me, daggone it. I'm still mad about it. Whatever. What do you do? Everybody's got something like that. Well, hopefully no. Not everybody's got something like that. Let me be the only one who's crazy. My goodness. But Dusty, okay, so this is a funny story about Dusty. He's always been really fit. He's in really good shape. I went and played basketball with him a couple times down in Santa Monica, like at the beach. And my goodness, that was fun. Because he's a trash talker, but he's also really good. He and I are the same age. He played his freshman year of college. He played at a school somewhere. I can't remember the name of the school where he actually played basketball. But then his sophomore year, he was like, yeah, I would rather go to IU and be a student manager. So that's what he did. And that's where I met him. So we're the same age. But he played a year of college basketball. So playing with him was fun because he's good. And he talks so much trash. But somehow, because he's good, he gets away with it, right? I can't go somewhere and run my mouth playing basketball because I'm not good enough to do that. And probably most people that do it aren't. But he is. And that was fun and funny. I mean, whatever. He's good at it too because he knows how to do it, because he knows the game. Right? That makes it, okay, look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't know how this works. Oh, it goes sideways. Ha! 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 Of course it does. Oh my goodness. I was going to say the toes are going to smash each other. Look at that. Look at HEIHEI's feet. That's awesome, isn't it? Oh my goodness, it's already coming into it. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so Dusty, and then We did that 1 or 2 times. I don't know how many times we did that. Probably, I think really I just remember doing it once. We might have done it twice. But then there was another time where I had been working out, running on a treadmill. And I talked to Dusty and said, hey man, I'm in really good shape. I've been running. He was like, shut up, Bobby. You're not in good shape. I said, no, I really am. Let's go. You're a runner. I don't know. I called him. I was like, dude, let's go for a run. And I want to tell you, that's when I learned. That is when I learned there's a huge difference between running on a treadmill and running outside. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was horrible. That was so embarrassing. Because Dusty was, look at the feathers going on right here. He was someone who had been running outside, and I was someone who had been running on a treadmill. And we stayed together for maybe, and I'm not kidding you, maybe a half mile. I would say a quarter mile would be closer. Jogging, talking, not really, going very fast, whatever. And then it was like, oh my goodness, why? I kept thinking like, why is this hard for me? Is it a bad day? No, I'm fine. I feel good. Why is this so hard? Why can't? And then he just ran away from me laughing like, you're not in shape. I knew you weren't in shape. And I was so bummed out. Oh my goodness. I mean, it was funny and fun because it was Dusty, but my goodness, it was so frustrating. Man, I want to tell you something. You might be in really, really good shape. But if you're going to run with people who run outside, you better run outside. Don't just believe that because you can run on a treadmill, you can run outside. You'll be embarrassed just like I was, I promise you. Daggone it. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure he remembers that too. If somebody brought it up to him, he would laugh. Oh, Bobby. Yep. Anyway, now I don't think I can even run on a treadmill. But daggone it, I can put Legos together, can't I? Hey! And you know what I do? I do work out. I work out more than a lot of my friends that were in really good shape back then. They don't do anything now. I don't know. You've seen me work out. You can say that's a workout or say it's not. And you're right. Whichever way you decide to talk about it, I'm sure. But for me, it's better than doing nothing. I don't know. Whatever. Come hang out and be part of that too if you want. Come on in. Plenty of room for everybody. No, I do feel better. That's one thing about working out for sure. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now, but you will feel better. I think that's watching other people feel better too, that you know personally. That's what I saw, and that's what made me think, oh my goodness, I want that. So, you can have that if you want, and there are a lot of cool people that go and hang out and are part of that. And if you want to join us, we do it Monday through Friday. It's called Gym Buddy. It's right here on this channel. Come hang out if you want. My goodness. All right. That, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little confusing. Don't tell me. There can't be more pieces. There aren't more pieces. What's going on here? Did I accidentally flip the page backwards or something? All right. Here's what I want to know. All right. I did that. Everything is there. Yeah, I did all this. I see. Okay, thank God. I'm like, what? I got used to, because the legs, you got instructions once and it says to build them twice. Now, I'm doing things on both sides and you've got instructions for both sides. Do the same thing. All right, so that makes me feel a lot better because they were showing me more pieces and that's all I got left. So these are extras, and for right now, I'm putting them right here. But eventually, if I don't use them, they're going in this bag of tricks. Bag number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Let's go. And this is going to have, again, 2 bags inside of the bag. Let's go. Look at that. Clear pieces. Those are really cool. Can you even see them? They're clear. Those are really cool. I like those a lot. All right. So, and I guess one more thing. We're potentially going to move to Bloomington soon. That's had me thinking about Dusty too. Daggone it. You know what I want to do? If we move to Bloomington, I'm going to try to get in touch with somebody over there and say, I went to school here. I graduated from here in 1999. Can you believe that? You can believe that. You know how old I am. I'm that old. I graduated from college in 99. A lot of you weren't even born yet. Probably most of you weren't even born yet. That's when I graduated college. Daggone. But I want to go there and say, listen, hey, here's the deal. Here's who I am, and here's what I would like to do. And maybe, how cool would it be, because I love sports, I do love sports. What if I could be like the guy that introduces the players? Oh my goodness, how fun would that be? Starting guard from Seymour, Indiana, number 14, Rob Wiethoff. Oh my goodness. If I could, I would be number 10, I think. I never got to be number 10, but I've always liked the number 10. I think it's a cool number. On a jersey, it looks good. Number 10 is really cool. When I was in high school, I can't remember basketball. I think I was number 32. Like high school basketball. I think I was number 32. And in baseball, I think I was number 9. I might have been number 10 in baseball. I know I wanted to be. I may have gotten that one. In football, I was number 3. Daggone it. I don't know. The coach wanted me to be number 3, so I said, all right, cool. I didn't want to be number 3. I wanted to be, I think I just wanted to be number 10 always. But football, your number usually dictates kind of like what position you play. It didn't really in high school as much, but because a lot of people in high school play several positions, whatever. Anyway, I don't know why. I just said number 14. Who was number 14? My cousin. I had a cousin that was 2 years older than me. He might have been number 14. He was a quarterback. Oh my goodness. So he was a quarterback, but the guy from my class, this is funny. It's really cool, actually. My best friend growing up. In fact, I've talked about him before. His name's Kevin Kreinhagen. And if you look up Kevin Kreinhagen, Kreinhagen, you'll find him on Google. I'm almost certain of it because he went to the NFL and got to play preseason. I watched him play in the NFL. I was living in Chicago at the time. He was in Seattle. He played for the Seattle Seahawks in the preseason. Would have been of the 2000 season, 99, 2000, that year. Quarterback. So awesome. And then at the end of that preseason, they offered him to stick around and be on the practice team, but said, we're not going to keep you, we're not going to have you like travel, but we want you to stick around. We like you. Just not going to happen for you this year. And he's like, yeah, I got other things I want to do. So, but anyway, Kevin Kreinhagen was obviously our starting quarterback, right? When you got somebody that's good enough to go pro, they're good enough to start for your high school team for sure. But my cousin, so there was a game where I forget where we even were, but we were all in trouble. We were terrible my sophomore year. We were really bad. And we were in trouble for, like the bus ride on the way to this away game. We were talking too much, making too much noise. And the coaches were like, you're not here. Your head's not in it. I'm wondering. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm glad I'm looking at this because these are different colors. I got to open up this bag real quick and make a couple changes. The colors are so similar, but they are different. Everybody just be careful. A lot of little pieces right here. All right, so let's see. Instead of this being this one, we'll put that back. And it's, jeez, I'm going to show you how similar these are. They're not the same, though. They are different. All right, so then, goodness, there's one. Woo! All right. Okay. That goes there. This goes here. So we're doing like pregame warm-up stuff, right? And coaches, again, are mad at all of us. And I was a running back. We're doing these offensive warm-up, running through plays, whatever. And our starting quarterback, Kevin Kreinhagen, the coaches got mad at him too for some reason, and which is rare because he was really good and he was like always ready to go. Whatever, they got mad at him for some reason, and so my cousin who was standing right there, they said, "Guthrie, get in there!" And so he ran over and he took a snap, and it was just that like the very last play that we were going to run before we all huddled up to run back into the locker room to get ready before the game started, whatever. My goodness, it was just a corner route from, oh my goodness. And of course, there's no defense. It's not like, but you would line up. He took the snap, did his drop, turned and threw a beautiful, perfect spiral that landed 10 yards short of the receiver. Oh my goodness! And I remember laughing out loud. Like, thinking to myself, how could this whole situation get any worse? It can't now. That did it. That was the nail in the coffin. And the coaches were screaming. Oh my goodness. My cousin was like, oh man, almost like, give me it back. Let me do it again. Too late. Oh my goodness. That was one of the funniest things in the world. And we were terrible. I'm telling you, we were terrible that year. So, goodness, it really didn't matter. It didn't matter. Anyway, look at this. And for you, you may say, that's not the same color at all. But see how they're very close but different? You know what? When I show you there, it doesn't look close to me at all, actually. I'm sorry. Gosh, they're not that different. Let me show you here, though. And I'm not kidding. Now watch, it's going to do the same thing. See that? Those are different colors. It's kind of hard to tell for sure right there, isn't it? That is hard to tell. I'll stand by that. Oh my goodness. What in the world got me talking about Kevin Kreinhagen now? Oh, numbers. Football numbers. Sports numbers. That's what it was. Gosh. Anyway, yeah. Kevin Kreinhagen. My goodness. So awesome. I'll never forget that. I was in a bar in Chicago. And I knew that I called him Kev. I knew that Kev had been with Seattle. Of course I knew that. I was excited about it. And I don't know if I knew that they were playing that night or not before I walked in, but I walked into this bar in Chicago and I saw him on the screen playing in an NFL game with his name across the back of his Seattle Seahawks jersey, throwing passes, handing the ball off to players that I knew and had looked up to for years. And he was their teammate now. And it was the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing. And I'm in this bar in Chicago full of people screaming at the TV. I got the entire bar to cheer for my friend because they could tell that I was so jacked and so excited for my friend. The entire bar was like, right on, let's go, Kreinhagen. Is that his name, Kreinhagen? Let's go, Kreinhagen. I mean, it was amazing. It was awesome. Oh my goodness. I'll never forget that. Anyway, he's doing well. He's a teacher in Indianapolis now. He was the high school football coach at the school where he was for a while. He's not anymore. But my goodness, I was at a Comic-Con in Atlanta and was getting dinner, and the kid that was our server said, "Oh, I'm from Indiana." I don't know how we got talking about it, but I said, "Where are you from?" And he told me, and I said, "What high school?" I don't know how it worked out that we got to the bottom of it, but yeah, he knows Kevin Kreinhagen. It was his teacher and possibly his coach. I can't remember if he played football or not, but he's like, "Yeah, I know him." And I'm like, "Yeah. That was my best friend growing up. That's how old I am." And he was like, yeah, you're old." Oh my goodness. I tell you what, all you young people, it happens daggone overnight. One of these days, real soon. I know you don't believe it right now, but yeah, you're going to be the old one. So, have fun with that. Whatever. That's so funny. You're not the old one now, so have fun. Do have fun. Whatever. It's cool. I guess I'm, you know what? I'm happy to be old. I'm lucky to be old. Right? Any of us that make it. And I know, all right, I know I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to be made fun of by young people. And that's cool. I get it. I used to be you young people making fun of old people. Now I'm the old one. I'm telling you, it's going to happen to you too, though. So enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can. You young little whippersnappers. You daggone jerk faces. I love you. I do. I mean it. I do mean it. I love you. And I need your... In some cases, I need your tiny fingers and I need your tiny eyeballs to tell me what color I need to pick up. This one, my goodness, I'm telling you. Gosh, is it really that? Is it that? No way. is, though. That's let me show you again. Look at this. This picture. Right here. That picture is that. That's what it is. It looks like that. Okay. You see what I'm talking about? Daggone it. It's hard. It's so close on the page. It is so close that it's almost like, is that different? Is that a different color? Yeah, it is. Goodness. All right. Hey, hey. Pretty awesome. Okay, now I guess we're gonna build this little thing that's a little bit different. We need this. And this. Okay. Here we go. I was talking to the lady that owns the store where I get my mower stuff, where I got my mower, for one thing. But also, I did an oil change on my mower. Some people are aware of that already. Last week, I went in there and got the stuff for it. Got a couple quarts of oil and a filter, and actually, I think that's all I got. Maybe I got something else. I think that's all I got this time when I was in there. But I know the people that own the place pretty well from going in there, and their daughter is the same age as my niece. So just through, sports and stuff, I've gotten to know these people. But they said, so what are you doing now? And she was kind of smiling like, I know you're up to something crazy, because I always am, of course, right? And I am. I'm doing this now. And I was telling her about it. And she said, are you serious? Oh my gosh, that sounds like... I thought, yeah, it is cool. It is so cool. And it's so fun. And she said, my son is really big into Legos. He loves them. He's made all of the flowers. And, now, daggone it. Is there a piece like this that's this color? There is over here. Okay. But, she's like, that is really cool. Good for you. And I said, yeah. She said he loves to do Legos and he loves to read. And I'm really not much of a reader. I do really enjoy to read when I have time to read. I guess I get myself busy doing other things, but yeah. Everybody, I guess if you're here and you're hanging out enjoying this, it's because you like doing Legos too. I don't have to tell you. All right, so there's that. Now, okay. Now that and that. This goes here. I'm telling you right now. Yeah. Hey, hey. With all your colors, it's gonna be really cool when it's done. Of course it is. I think I'm having a moment right now, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm doing Legos again. It's a situational thing. I want Chipotle again. Daggone. I just talked about it this morning. Because at Bloomington has two, at least, Chipotles. I'm going there this weekend. I need to wait. I need to make myself wait. I can get it then. It's close, but it's not that close. And my goodness, gas. I filled up my truck. It's not the right color, I don't think. It has to be. That's the only one. It has to be. I don't like that. Now, my eyes are really playing tricks on me with these colors. It's got to be there. Oh, yes, there are. Oh, my goodness, wait a second. I was going to say there aren't any other ones that are, but they're, okay, okay, good. I'm putting these here because these are going to go, I just saw they go on next. Man. But yeah, gas prices. Goodness. Obviously, we all know what's going on. I don't need to talk about that. But expensive. So I won't drive over there. I won't do it today, especially if I'm going this weekend. But man, Chipotle. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm going to get lots of food. There will be 4 of us, hungry. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you soon. Not soon enough. My goodness. And so this, okay, this goes here. And that goes there. Heck yeah. So I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say your name out loud because I like you. And I don't want you to think I'm talking trash, but I am talking trash. I'm just not going to say your name. You said that Qdoba was better than Chipotle, and I just want to tell you something. Oh my goodness. No. Now I'm starting to question everything. Maybe. You're wrong. I'm wrong right now with this Lego thing. I'm going to fix it. But Qdoba is not better than Chipotle. I just need to tell you that. And I know everybody's got their own opinion, and it's a matter of opinion, probably. But also it's not. That's the same thing, almost. That is almost the same statement. No, I guess I can't say it's the same. But like when people say that In-N-Out is the best burger, we've been down that road, had that conversation. Irresponsible is what that is. Oh! If you're going to tell me that Qdoba is better than Chipotle, then I guess all I can tell you is that like the short version. Oh my goodness, I can't. It's so hard to try to be funny and talk trash to someone and tell that person that they're wrong while I am struggling so bad to fix the mistake that we all are watching me try to fix. Daggone it. Excuse me. The point I'm trying to make is that, in my opinion, which I feel very strongly about, Qdoba is not better than Chipotle. I'm trying to be funny about it. I guess I need to just take this one step at a time, right? Maybe just slow down and gather myself here for a second. All right, that goes there. This one goes here. Gosh. This one goes here. What a mess. All right, so this one goes here, and this one goes here. My goodness, what a mess. Chipotle is definitely better than Qdoba. Without question, you're wrong. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? All right, so now flip it over. Do the same daggone thing on the other side. Is that what it's going to ask me to do? Man. All right, I've got that right. Now I do this. Oh my goodness. These pieces are so similar, the colors. There's only a few left doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to just have to calm down for a second. Keep my head together. Do it right. I think every now and then I get a little bit too concerned about other people's opinions. Probably. Possibly. But I want you to know that when it comes to my burritos, I'm very passionate. Possibly too passionate. Okay, goodness. All right, so let's do this. Looks like that goes there. Tell you what. Now another one that same color. Goes here. Oh my goodness. I don't think glasses help with colors, do they? Oh! Colors are not a matter of whether you can see or not. I mean, obviously, it's a colorblind thing. Maybe, am I colorblind? No way. I don't think so. I don't think so. I might be. I think these colors are just so similar. All these little orange and reddish and orangish and yellowish somewhere in there. They're so similar that it's hard. Gosh. Oh no! Okay, got it. Nobody panic. Stay calm. Hey! What's happening? And now, oh, is that right? Oh my gosh. So similar. Even the yellows. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on now. Let me show you again so you know what I'm talking about. Those are two different colors. And again, now looking at it this close, of course they are. They look different there. They don't look that different. Lay it on this table. My goodness. My goodness. And you know what? I got to find another one. Okay. Wow. That goes there. Goodness. That goes there. And this one. Is that even possible? Yeah, it is. That's what I did. I put every one of these on backwards. It's all right. I can just spin most of them. Believe that? Dang it. Oh! You know what's crazy is I'm going to have to do this again, I think. At least, oh. The colors won't get any easier, but I'll I'll know which way to face them. Oh no. Okay, I kept looking at it thinking something just doesn't look right. Something about this is wrong. Just pay attention to what you're doing, man. Pay attention. My goodness. And you know, it's one of those things too when the background. Okay, that's wrong. You know, like you put the color. I'm trying to think of how that goes. It's like a optical illusion. It's almost like I feel like it's a tan color in front of a light green and then a pink or something, and it looks. Gosh, it's doing it to me right now. It makes it look like it's a different color than what it is, but then you remove the color behind it and you're like, oh yeah, I see it. That's the same color as this thing that I'm looking at here. That's exactly what's happening to my eyes right now. Because the stuff behind these little pieces is different colors, so it makes those look like different colors. Ah! Stressing me out. It's hard. So, I know this is crazy, but these two, like this one and this one, when I'm not looking at it on the camera, because again, now it looks very different. But these two, in real life, looking at them like this, they look like they're the same color because of what's behind them. But then you recognize this one and this one. Those are the same color. This one is not. Gosh. That's wild. That is wild and crazy. All right. Also, am I doing this right? I want to try something real quick because I think I messed it up. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, but it matters to me. Okay, I think it's a quick fix. I think it's that and that. And I gotta switch these two. I can't even stand it. Making people crazy right now. I'm afraid to even. You know, the funny thing is, because I hang out during these when the chat's going. Like, I'm in the chat too, the way that I publish these videos. And the funny thing is, knowing how that goes, we're not even talking about HEIHEI right now in the chat. My goodness. I think that's right. I think the way I have it now is right. I'm not going to touch it again. But man, this would drive me crazy if I was watching. I would be saying, dude, get it right. Just pay attention to what you're doing and do it right, man. Stop. It would drive me nuts. Oh my goodness. I did this wrong too. Serious right now? I did. It's upside down. That's what I did. Did it backwards. It's all right. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. I can fix it. I think. This goes from there to there. Bam. Now. My goodness, what a mess. Get it together, everybody. Daggone it. All right. Woo! Now. It goes like that. I'm starting to really stress myself out. And that is a problem. Okay. Basically what happened is I did the thing backwards. I thought I was looking at it correctly and I wasn't. So, here we are again. Back at this stage. All right, so that's this one. The good news is now, I think what I can do is just look at this. I can look at this and just do the, like, exact, like a mirror of it, right? Wow. You're stressing me out, man. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get these kind of together, and oh my goodness, it's so crazy. How similar these colors are. But they're not the same. Bam. Get on there. Okay. Now I need another one of those. And it's right here. Okay. Got you. I got you. Oh! Be careful. Tiny fingers, person. I need you. Got it. Got it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Stressful. Man. Now this one. Okay. And now tell you what. Now we got that side. My goodness gracious. Goodness. And now what? And there's nowhere else to put them. So that's got to be it. Okay. So if I'm looking at it like that, and now it's telling me to get one of each of those, except where are they? I see what you're telling me to get. Unfortunately, I've used them all, haven't I? Maybe I have. I have. Okay. But it's good, because I've got it. All right, it's all together, so that's good. Now, this goes here. That makes sense. And then, oh man, that goes right there. Get in there. Oh! Oh my goodness! It's starting to come into it. Man, that stressed me out a lot though. But here we are. Oh my gosh. That's too funny, isn't it? All right. Hey, hey. And now we're We're going to build his head. We're going to build his face. My goodness. All right. Let's go. Let's hope for the very best on this. We need this. I got a feeling these little pieces are extras. I don't know that for sure. I'm going to put them up there just to get them out of my way a little bit. But let's get this all put together. Let's do it. And then I got to stop so I can get this thing uploaded and daggone ready to go by the time we want to do it. All right, so that goes there. Where's the circle? There it is. Yes. And now, this one. Yep. Let's go! This is awesome. Okay, so it's going to do it to me again. A lot of these. And there's the other one. All right, let's go then. I need 4 of these. I got them right here. So it goes like this. Bam. Bam. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, you know what I forgot. I can't leave. Oh, man. What I was going to do is I was going to go get grass seed and straw because I need both for the backyard. My goodness. I do that every year. I shouldn't be in a big hurry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't last anyway, does it? Daggone it. But I want to do it. I want to get grass seed. I want to get straw. I don't want to do that before it rains too much more because that's just wasted opportunity. I don't need to be running a hose if I don't have to. And it is April, so you know how that goes. Lots of rain to be expected. Yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow maybe, I guess. I can't leave because I need my phone in case anybody calls me. But also, these videos don't want to upload unless I'm here on my Wi-Fi. And it's kind of a bummer. I learned that if I record these using my iPad, then I can leave the iPad here and let it do whatever it needs to do to download, and I can leave and go do other things. And I forgot. I forgot about that part. Daggone it. It's been so long. Shoot. I'll try to remember that for the next time I do one of these. Hopefully it won't be so long in between next time, and I'll remember that. I got those clear pieces in there now. Those are awesome. Okay. Now this goes here. Shoot. Well, whatever. Don't forget, big dummy. Tell you what's going to happen tonight. I'm going to put my kids in their bed and they're going to ask me for Ratatouille or Moana. Those are the two that they're stuck on now. And I'm going to say, you know what? We're going to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't ever let them see this, I don't think. They're not going to want me to give this one away. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to hide this one from them. Yeah, for sure. My goodness. But yeah, we're going to watch. In honor of this, tonight at bedtime, we're watching Moana. And Moana 2, I haven't seen it all the way through. Maybe that's what we should do, too, is make that a priority and get that done. We've watched Moana, a bunch of times. I shouldn't say we've watched Moana a bunch of times. We've watched the first 30 minutes of Moana a bunch of times. Where is this piece that I'm looking for? Here it is. Because that's how that goes. We get something going. It's like wind down, you know? Wind down with a movie. They're laying in bed. We've already done everything else. And I leave them in their room with a movie. And then I go back before I say goodnight and I watch 10 minutes with them. Whatever. And so, over the course of, you know, however many times I get my kids ready for bed and get them tucked in, I watch a lot of these really good movies. and I enjoy them too. Everybody does, of course. They're good. But I have never seen all of Moana 2, and I don't think that my kids have either. Yeah, they probably have on a weekend or something when I'm just not in there with them watching movies. That's how that goes. Like that. Not that. Get out. My goodness. Oh, how's that go on there? Oh, deck on it. There it is. You got to get it just right or it won't go on. It's coming though. It's going to happen. All right, so there's that. Now, okay, there we go. One of these. One of those. Can't be that, can it? Is it that? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's similar, but it's smaller. It's that. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay, so. Oh my goodness. All right, well, trust the process. Trust it. You have to. There's that. Now, oh my goodness, it's coming into it, everybody, isn't it? All right. This is awesome. So that goes like that then. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm sure it's told me to do this. Oh, it does. It says do it twice, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Am I getting ahead of myself again? Yeah, I am. I'm going to do what it tells me to do. I'm actually going to do what it tells me to do. I can always come back to that if I did mess that up and fix it. But I think let's just follow the instructions like civilized people, shall we? Yes. Goes that way. Yeah. Man. This thing just keeps getting cooler and cooler. Oh my goodness. Now, oh man, where's that go? Okay, that's gonna go down here. That, and then this one. Hey, hey, I love this. NMK, this is a really, really good one. This is awesome. Thank you so much. They're all good, aren't they? Wait a second. Wow. Yeah. That goes there. Now another one goes up this way. Oh my goodness. You guys, it's so cool. All right, now, this is the part that I was trying to do. I was trying to rush into this, and you just stay with it. Be patient. I don't have a lot of patience when it comes to this stuff, do I? I do and I don't. I mean, sometimes I just go on cruise control, but then I recognize, like, wait a minute, we've got a thing that we try to do. We try to get this much done, and I'm behind schedule. And then I have to rush. And that never goes well. That's when I start making mistakes. Slow down. Stay calm. There. Here. Nope. Gotta go a little bit higher for it to go on there. There he is. There we are. There we are. I tried to say there we are and there it is at the same time, and I said there we is. Pardon me. All right. Now, okay. All right, now this goes here. Awesome. I tell you what, this is going to be a hard one to give away. It really is. I can't show my kids. This one for me is going to be hard to give away, but I love it. I love it that we're doing this. And how cool is that? Look at that! Look what's happening here, everybody! Oh my goodness! Ah! Oh, I gotta pop my fingers. My goodness. I'll try not to. Okay, that goes. That. I don't need to pop my fingers, but it feels like it. Okay, there. My fingers are playing tricks on me. It seems like they would feel better if I popped them, but they're so sore right now that it's the opposite effect. I pop them, and then it feels like somebody just broke my fingers off. I'm going to try to remember that and not try to pop them. I'm sure. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. That I will forget. How's that go on? That's not it. Oh. That goes on first. Oh! Get in there. Is that how it goes? Is it like that? It shows. It is like this. Okay, I just got to... Oh. There we go. No? Oh! Got it. Finally got it. Let me do this other one too, because it's a struggle for me. I need tiny fingers. Tiny? Oh, goodness! Okay, there's that. And then that, and then, oh my goodness. Hey, hey. Now, how does that? Oh, I need this on the back. Sorry. Excuse me. And that's going to go. I guess I can spin that if I need to. That goes there. And that. Is it like that? Gotta be like this, Are you serious? It's Hey Hey! It's him! Ah! Oh, it's too funny! Oh my goodness. It's just so good, isn't it? How did I do that? I can do it again. Okay. Oh my gosh. You want to know something to look out for, which is awesome? Oh my goodness, look, it's Hey Hey. How awesome is that? Now, the next time, and this is something I've thought since the very first time I heard it, the next time you're watching Moana, right? Not Moana 2, but Moana. If you pay attention, there's a part where Hey Hey is... he jumps in a fire, right? And the guy that's sitting there is cooking stuff, and he says, maybe we should just cook him? In the way that guy speaks. Which one is it? So this goes on there, but it doesn't show There are 3 holes. There are 3, like, neck holes. Oh, no. There's only one option. And there it is. Oh! Hey, hey! Oh, my goodness. Anyway, when you watch that, next time when you hear that guy, maybe we should just cook him. And he, like, pulls a, I don't know, it's like a head of cabbage or something that he's cooking. And it like smokes, right? And Moana's standing right there, and she's like protecting HEIHEI, like, no, and explaining, like, trying to, sometimes you have to look beneath the surface, I think is the line that she says. And then he eats a rock, and she says, far beneath in some cases. And then he pukes the rock back up. Anyway, you know the scene I'm talking about. That guy that's cooking every single time reminds me of Curzon Dobell. I swear to you, it sounds just like him. It's not him, I don't think. I would say if it was him, I would know. All right, next thing is bag 3. We're not doing that. We've got some extra pieces. Oh my goodness! They go into the bag of tricks, but this is awesome. Look at this so far. HEIHEI. And I love it so much. My goodness, let's do this. I'm going to put these into the bag of tricks. My goodness, wait a minute. No, I don't do that, do I? How does this go now that I'm doing giveaways? I think that I have to... How do I do this? I've been putting extra pieces in with the other ones for the ones that are 3-in-1s, but I tell you what, just to be on the safe side, I will keep these with this, right? I will keep these extra pieces for now, anyway, with HEIHEI. And then at the end, I think if I get this thing together and there are no, like, we've just got extra pieces, I think they're going to go into my bag of trick because you don't need them for this. If this thing's complete, it's complete, right? I don't know. I don't know what to do with them. Anyway, right now, this is the bag of HEIHEI's bag of tricks, I guess, right? So I'm going to stick him, oh my goodness, I'm going to try to stick him right back in this box. I've got the page marked where we need to be. I've got the bag of tricks right here. And then HEIHEI, can you fit in here? I don't think you can. So HEIHEI's going to stay out until it's time to get packed up. And then I think what's going to need to happen, I mean, I don't know. There's more to him that we're not done with yet, but might have to pull his feet, or at least like one of the feet off like that for packaging, for shipping. But oh my goodness, look at that, it's awesome. All right, this can go in here for now, and we will do that soon. I don't know when. Dare I say tomorrow? I don't know. But we got to do some giveaway stuff. We got to get these things out. And thank you all so much for being here. And for those of you who have contributed during this stream, thank you so much. I'm sure I said thank you in a moment, but if I missed anyone, thank you. You're amazing. And just remember, this is how we're raising money for charity, through the memberships. If you join a membership or you gift a membership to someone, or if someone has gifted you a membership in the past and you have decided to renew that, that is where we're getting all this money to give to charity. $2 from every membership goes straight to No Kid Hungry. So awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you. This is fun. It's always been fun, and I think it always will be fun. So thank you for being here. You're awesome. Right on. All right, we'll be doing it again soon. Something again soon. Gym Buddy for sure tomorrow, 7:45 a.m. Eastern. which is tomorrow, chest, triceps, and abs. And it's Friday, and we're going to party, and it's going to be awesome. So hopefully we'll see you there. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. Really, really cool. Right on. Until tomorrow. See you.